right now we are just feet away from the Lebanon border, where Hezbollah sent rocket after rocket after rocket into northern Israel to somehow, I don't know, free Palestine, but we all know that the subtext is just to kill Jews. The only solace it gives me is that we did this exact same explosion on their when we sent the pagers in. But this is serious. This is so up that the Israelis living in the north had to be evacuated for months and months and months and months and months from their homes, forced to live in completely different areas where their kids go to school, where they work, all because jihadists in Lebanon that have taken over the government, keep in mind, the Lebanese people don't necessarily want Hezbollah in control there. They have taken control just to kill Jews. And Israel has been dealing with conflicts with Lebanon for decades now. But this one has taken an even darker turn, as Hezbollah was one of the most built-up terrorist organizations in the region thanks to Iran. Luckily, there is a ceasefire, and luckily, Israel didn't just do damage to their dicks, they did damage to their morale, because they took out their leader, Nasrallah, and a huge chunk of their army. And, you know, it's not the easiest job recruit when you know that your penis might get exploded off. So, it's awful, but Israel really has done the miraculous thing here by weakening their army to a place that I don't think anybody saw. So yes, there is horror here, but there is hope as well for better days for northern Israel. And hopefully the innocent people can finally go back to their homes. So pray for Israel and pray for the north. And when you widen out, we're looking at a ghost town in parts of northern Israel, because Hezbollah has attacked over 5,000 times in the last year or so, half of which have been directly attacked on civilians. Hezbollah, keep in mind, is a part of the Lebanese government. Now, there is a new prime minister and a new president, Christians, so hopefully they don't have the same jihadi goals, but they really do have to rid Hezbollah from the government. It's as if the Republican or the Democrat Party in America had an army on their side. Even talking to some of the locals here, you can see how close we are to the Lebanon border. It's right there. And keep in mind, Hezbollah has been using their own citizens' homes as infrastructure to store bombs, missiles, rockets. And so their people are victims too. And there have been thousands and thousands of displaced Lebanese as well. Whether they're complicit, I'm sure not all of them are. And so you have to have sympathy in your hearts as well, too. So this can't keep going on. The ceasefire was just extended. And hopefully, because Syria is right there, can start a ski resort in those snowy mountains. The IDF was able to come and take advantage of the fall of the Assad regime collapsing. And so they have now pushed in to Syria as well. So they're not going to be able to smuggle weapons into Hezbollah from Iran the same way they were before. So there are better days potentially ahead in this part of the region. But again, terrorism, jihadism, Islamism, whatever you want to call it, as long as that ideology exists, there's no reason that these people can't all live in peace right here as neighbors. That's it. And obviously, we can't tell the full story of what's happened to northern Israel without what happened on this very soccer field to the Druze community. 12 children were killed. In a sense, Arabs killing their own. There are so many innocent people being affected by jihadism in this conflict. And it's just so painful. I mean, we're looking at children playing today here on this soccer field. And it could have been them. It could have been any of these kids. And right now I'm here with one of the fathers of these children. What message do you have for the world about Israel and about what happened?
Going to the pain, it's enough in all the world, and not kill another children. The war, it's enough.
And do you love Israel?
I love Israel.
Thank you so much for talking to me, my friend, seriously. And I'll pray for your loss, mourn for your loss too.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
You're my brother just as much, man. And that's a beautiful necklace. That's him? Wow. Beautiful. So right now I'm here with the sister of one of the fallen children
What happened here is really not fair. Like 12 innocent souls were taken from their homes. For what? They were just they were kids just playing here. And my brother, a month before he died, he made a video about world peace and how if we were like hands in hands, we are all brothers and sisters, we are all friends, we could do so much changes in this world, we can make so much peace.
Yeah.
And I just hope that his message would reach the whole entire world.
Do you believe in peace still?
Yes, of course. I believe in humanity. Humanity still exists. And I just hope that
it's amazing you can find hope. Well, that's my report from northern Israel. The area may no longer be on fire, but the flames of the forgotten are still certainly burning.